Hi everyone, KPG-GOONER here and welcome back to some more MotoGP 20 here on this channel. This is part number 35 of my career walkthrough. Now in today's episode we head to Spain for Aragon, a very tough test. And what weather are we gonna get? What did I say? I knew we were gonna get wet conditions. Oh, this is gonna be extremely tough. A second behind at sector 3. Oh my god, we're really off the pace in this development test, and we really don't want to have to do more than one qualifying session because both qualifying sessions are in wet conditions, as is the race. As we come into the final corner, and look at the tyres, they're already burning up. Oh no, it doesn't like that corner as we try and put the power down to the line. And that is the development test over, but god dear, we're over a second off the pace. Where are we going to find this time? As we come towards sector 2, and we're 0.4 off the pace. We don't seem to have the same pace as Thomas Luthi. I mean, oh my god, they're really struggling to put the power down on the circuit as well. And we've got a race in, oh bloody hell, not good on the brakes, and we've got a race in wet conditions. This could be an extremely tough day today as we just try and power out that corner, and we're 0.9 off the pace. We should get the threshold, which is a 152.3. That's just aim for that. We're not going to get the 151.5. As we go into the final corner, let's just be a little bit smoother on the throttle. And that is okay. Just trying to put the power down. Oh, that was much better, to the line. And that is the other development test out the way. All hard on the brakes into that first corner. And that wasn't the greatest first turn. And let's see if we can just put in a better time. We're sitting in 12th position at the moment. And I think you need to get, what is it, top 8 to get into Q2. So we need to find some time from somewhere. Let's see if we can latch on to Marcel Schrotter. Really struggling. Really struggling. And we're up at sector 1. So that is good starts. If we could just put in a 151 something, that will at least put us in the top 5, I think. And nicely into this section, and we're closing in on Schrotter here, but looking, he's at number 19, so he's not at the pace that we need as his teammate anyway. And are we going to be up at sector 2? Fingers crossed. And oh, only just, but I will take it. Right, hard on the brakes. No, I overshot the corner. Oh, get back on the circuit. Oh, we're going to get away with that one. It's not going to be an invalid lap. You can get away with that. And right, let's be careful into this chicane. Slow it down. And oh, for God's sake, you idiot! And that is the end of the free practice. We struggled so badly. We were nowhere near the fastest times. I think we were down in 17th. Over a second and a half off the pace. Really do need to find a setup for this circuit, because if we're like that in MotoGP, we're going to struggle really, really bad. Anyway, let's get into the qualifying. Keep it steady. So much harder to keep those tighter lines in the wet conditions, but there is a slight dry line developing as we come towards the end of the session. That wasn't there at the start. And we're 0.1 up at sector 2. We'll be careful on the brakes as we go through there. We haven't put in a time yet, so we need this to get into Q2 if it's possible. And again, we need to be steady through here. Try not to spin up the rear. And oh god, really reluctant to put it in power 2 as well, especially around the corners, because the rear is just spinning up so much. Not too bad on the straight, obviously. Right, final bend. We really need to nail this. Can we get a time that's going to get us into the next session? And keep it steady, keep it steady, keep it steady. Oh, don't spin up the rear. And to the line. And what time are we going to get? Oh, 154.7. Right, so we were second fastest in that session, and that means we go into Q2. But we've got to find some more time because it's going to get faster. Right, last corner. Can we get a time that's close to Thomas Luthi, a 156.2, which wasn't quicker than the times in Q1, which is funny enough. As we try and hold it, is this going to be good enough? Hopefully it's going to be, and across the line, and we do a 1:55. I will take that. Right, so we get to the end of the session, and the time we put in wasn't quicker than our Q1 time, which is funny enough, and it's going to get us, hopefully, third place. Della Porta again with a time from nowhere, a 1:54.2. So even if we had our fastest time from the last session, it still would have put us in third. So there you go.
Welcome to the Spanish desert. We're at the Aragon circuit, where the latest race in the Moto2 class is about to start. After the rain a few hours ago, the skies have finally cleared up, but there hasn't been enough time between the rainfall and the start of the race to let the track dry out. This means that the race has been declared wet, leaving the choice of most suitable tyres to each individual rider. From the starting grid,
right, so here we go with today's race in Spain around the Aragon circuit in the wet. So we're on the wet tyres, not looking forward to this at all. I don't think the tyre's going to last. I was struggling to keep the grip after 2 laps on the wet. So this is going to be the biggest test we've had in this Moto2 career in wet conditions. So here we go. Right, let's see if we can get a good start here. Try not to spin up that rear too much, and off we go. Trying to keep a steady start. Oh, spinning up a bit. Right, we need a good line into that first corner. That's not too bad. Oh my God, spinning up again. And just trying to keep those lines and be careful on the brakes as well. Trying to avoid too much contact. And we've got managed to get around the outside of Della Porta and just trying to hold that inside line behind Navarro. And let's just keep it steady, keep it steady, keep it steady. And really struggling just to, oh my God, be careful. We've got to try and maintain the tyres. They're going to really chew up around here, and hopefully as the race goes on the dry line will develop, but it's not going to be there for quite a few laps yet. And there's a crash. Oh no, Marco's gone down again. Oh, there goes someone else, and there's going to be plenty of crashes. Really struggling to get to the grip, and it's going to take a while to get used to this. I knew this was going to be a tough one, and we're losing pace with the front 2. But we're in a podium position. As we go into this section, let's just try and get a couple of laps in. And just see where we are pace-wise. And again, just trying to keep those lines tight. And the rear is getting hot already. And really struggling. Oh my God, look at the left side of the rear tyre. It went red for a second there, and that is not what you want to be doing. And we're just losing ground. We're not going to keep up with the 2 in front. They're going to have their own battle. I wouldn't mind them two to be careful taking each other out, but I don't think I'm going to be able to keep these riders behind us at bay. Who have we got behind us? Is it Baldassari? Baldassari is in 3rd place in the championship, and he's going to want to get on the podium, so I'm expecting a little bit of a challenge from him as we go into lap 2. Just trying to keep this very steady, and this is going to be my biggest challenge, I think. I just don't seem to have the pace in the wet. I wasn't too bad around the Assen circuit, but oh my God, be careful. I quite like that circuit. This one is not really my favourite. And Baldassari's going to try and take us here, as we really struggled in that turn. And again into the chicane. And it looks like Navarro is out in front. And they had a really good start, but they're just on another level. We're not on that pace. I just don't feel like I can push it. And it is a little bit down to the fact that our engine is still only to 50%, so we lack on the straights as well, and that's where I think we do lose at least half a second a lap, easy. So that costs us as well, but we haven't we haven't had the chance to upgrade that engine. I don't think it's going to matter now coming into the final stages. I don't think we're just going to have to manage it with half the power. And look at it, we just don't have the straight line speed, but we're managing to keep Baldassarri and Co behind at bay, and we're still in a podium position coming towards the end of lap 2. So it's still a good result if we can hold this position. Just keeping an eye on that left side of the rear tyre as it keeps on heating up. And Navarro's put in a 156.6. We're about a second off that pace. Just be careful into that first corner. That first corner can really throw you out. And I think we've got about 4 or 5 riders behind us. So we've got to be mindful that if we make a mistake, we could lose quite a few positions. As we've just managed to pull away slightly from P4. And we are starting to settle into a rhythm. Might not be a fast one, but we're doing enough. And that's just a little screen freeze is still annoying me. That still hasn't been fixed. I have complained to Milestone about it, and they haven't responded on why it keeps doing that. Again, that wasn't too bad through there. And it looks like we're gaining on second place, but I say that and just spin up the rear again. We've just gone over the curb slightly. Let's be careful on the brakes. The front tyre looks pretty good. That's a bonus because you do get onto the curbs using a lot of the front. But the rear is harder to not spin it up when you're trying to get a decent drive out these corners. And again, not the quickest through that corner, but that was our best so far. We did okay through there that time. That was quite a decent smooth movement. We've got Baldassarri still only half a second behind us and still pushing hard as we come towards the end of lap 3, and we're hanging in there, and that's all we can do. Just slowly on the throttle, please don't. Oh my god, just cannot stop spinning up that rear, and I'm being as gentle. And Navarro's put in an even faster lap, so he is definitely running away with this. And no, Luti's put in a faster lap. And where's Luti? I think Luti's a little bit further down. He might be in that group behind us. So we just keep it steady through there. We can just latch on to second place. We might be able to just pull away from the group behind us. And again, just hesitated there. Look, he's having issues as well, which is good to see. Again, just keep it smooth through there. That was nicely done through there, trying to stay off the curbs as much as I can. And Luti's just moved up to 7th place. It looks like Luti is on the move. And that was nicely done. It looks like we can actually latch on to second place here. If we can just maintain this, but I think that rear tyre is going to give up on us towards the end of the race, and it's just whether I can stay on the bike. I haven't crashed out in this season yet, but it's always a possibility. I don't hide the fact that I crash a lot in qualifying. I always try and show you that, guys, and it hasn't happened in a race yet, but there's always a first time. Oh no, as I say that, I almost went there. Onto the straight, and I think we're going to lose. Just don't have the straight line speed again, but we're trying our hardest to try and stick with these guys in front, and Navarro is just pulling away. He thinks he's got the points in the bag. Just keep it steady, keep it steady, keep it steady, keep it steady. Oh, they're spinning it up. No, and we've got 3 laps to go. As Nakashima's put in a 155.8, and oh, Nakashima's behind us. Oh no, Nakashima, he's always good in the wet. I didn't think he was in that group behind, and yes he is. So now we're in trouble. Let's see if we can just have a good lap here. We need to just get that gap back again if we can. No, I just saw Nakashima there. Oh, no. Please, no. I think if one of them gets past, the whole group will get past. We could drop about 5 places in one corner. Just keep it steady through here. Oh, just braked a little bit heavy there. Be careful. And Navarro has just dropped off the pace. I think we could actually catch both of them, but I don't think I will end up winning the race. But oh no, Nakashima, here he comes. No, is he going to try and go up the inside here? Right, let's just try and keep a tight line. And onto the curb. And just trying to keep... Oh my god, I'm spinning up at... Oh no, look at the tyre, look at the tyre. Oh my god, look at the rear tyre. On the left side, it's almost completely gone. And we've still got 2 laps to go. This is a warning. This is going to be very, very tough. We've just dropped off again. Second behind. Second place. I'm trying my best. But the dry line is there now. So we should be able to push a little bit, hopefully. Just got to try and be smooth on the throttle as much as we can. And just try our best. But that tyre looks very, very... And, oh, teammate Luca Marini's putting a 155.4. And, oh, for God's sake, Marini's behind us now. Oh, God, he almost ran into us then. Oh, for God's sake, Marini, will you just give us a break? Didn't think he was anywhere near us. But here he comes. It could be the Marini show again. Is he going to come out on top in this battle? Is he going to take my podium position? Going to find out. We've got 2 more laps to go. We've got barely any grip on the rear. As Navarro has just lost his place. Oh my god, them 2 are having a right battle in front of us. And we're getting to watch it. And hopefully they push each other hard. Could we actually get a win? If them 2 take each other out, that would just be... It would be comical. Because we don't deserve to win this race. We're not the quickest out on circuit. We're just managing as... Oh my god, there's a freeway battle behind us. Oh no, here we go. Just be careful on the brakes again into this turn. Just managing to get through there. But we're under serious pressure now as we come towards the end of lap 6. And then we've got 1 more lap to go. Steady, steady. Don't push it too hard. We've literally got no tyre at all. And we've got 1 more lap to go. I hope we're going to be able to get to the end in one piece. And we've got Luti behind us as well. Luti, Nakashima, Marini, Gardiner. Oh, they're all catching up. They're all battling as hard. And really, oh my god, there you go. That is almost the last bit of the left side of the rear tyre gone. And now we're going to have to be so careful every time we go on that side of the tyre. And, oh, look at the times. Bastianini's just putting a 154.4. Is he in that group behind us as well? Please no, as Nakashima is just overtaken Luti into 4th position. Is Nakashima going to push it? No, Luti's back into... Oh, them 2 having a right old battle behind us. And are they going to come hard into this final lap? Let's just try and concentrate on our own. As we're just losing pace with the front 2. And there goes Luti. Luti's trying to overtake us in the inside. And we're going to try and take a tight line into the chicane. Hard on the brakes. With minimal grip. Oh, this isn't going to be easy. Keeping it on the outside. Onto the curb. Trying not to... Oh my god, we've got no left side of the rear tyre. If we push a little bit too hard, we're gone. Simple as that. As we just run it over the curb. And look, they're both coming down the inside here. And is he going to try and take an inside line here? We've got to be really careful on the brakes because we've got no side of the tyre here. And Nakashima just cut the corner there. Nakashima, what the hell? And he's managed to overtake us. Can we get back at him into this corner? No, we're going to overshot the corner. Don't crash, don't crash, don't crash. Oh my god, that was lucky. And Luti's just come around the outside and almost ran into him as well. And is spinning on the curb. And we're going to lose Nagashima, what the hell? I swear blind he cut that curb. He should have a penalty, but we might be able to get him on the final corner. We've got a bit of slipstream going into the final corner. Hold on the brakes. Final corner. Don't lose it, don't lose it. Just keep it smooth. And no, we're not going to get Nagashima. He's just got a little bit more up the hill. And we're going to take 4th position, but we're going to have to look at that replay. I swear blind. Excuse me, Nagashima cut that corner. And Navarro didn't win. That is a surprise. He was leading for so long. But there you go. That is the final standings. But let's have a look at the replays. Let's have a look at the start of the race. This was a very, very difficult start. We were spinning up the rear quite a bit, but we managed to stay close to the front riders into the first couple of corners, and we knew that it was going to be tough, but we managed to get into 3rd place, and we managed to hold that, but it was very, very close. And we go on the outside, just managed to hold that line, get past Della Porta, and yeah, it wasn't too bad of a first lap, but it was very, very difficult on the brakes. I felt a couple of times I was going to lose it. Right, we're going to have a look at the whole of the final lap of the race, and this was extremely tough. Our rear tyre was gone. We had no grip. I was trying to hang on. Luti and Nagashima and Marini were on the move behind us. They seemed to have a lot more pace than us, and it was all about just trying to hold those lines, and I was trying my best, but they weren't going to stop. I knew they were going to make a move at some point, and I just had to be clever that I didn't push it too hard and lose it. And again there, just trying to put the power down, and the rear was spinning up quite a lot. And into this corner, I think this is where Luti makes an attempt to get past, makes a slight bit of contact, gets a good drive, but I knew I was going to be better into the chicane than him, so I took a nice tight line with Nagashima coming down the outside of Luti, and I think they made contact. I saw Luti's arm go up there, and Nagashima gets in the inside and overtakes Luti. I thought I'd got away, the fact them two had a bit of contact, but Nagashima gets a nice turn and hit into that corner, but I think he cuts the corner here. Let me know in the comments below. I think he does. He didn't get a penalty, but as we go into this corner, I was lined up for it, and he goes straight across there, takes the position. I thought I could get him back, and almost ruined my whole race because I left the braking too late and almost went straight into the gravel. That was not a move that I should have made. Luckily I got away with it, and luckily I didn't run into Luti there. Luckily he managed to hold that position, and we tried to get Nagashima on the straight, but again, straight line speed is one of the issues of my bike. I didn't have enough, and I wasn't going to push it with no tyre wear at the rear. I wasn't going to go up the inside and push him out. It just wasn't worth it, so I accepted 4th place. And to be honest, I wasn't very quick the whole qualifying, the whole day I struggled, so 4th place, I will take the points, and we move on to the next one. Right, so that is the end of today's race, and it was a bit of a pain in Spain, but we did enough to get 4th place. I think I am a little bit gutted that I didn't get a podium finish, but I knew that the tyres would be an issue, and I just didn't have anything left. And Nagashima, with that move, whether it was a corner cut or nothing, he was faster than me. I'm going to accept that. But look at that. Baldassari and Marini are looking like they're going to battle it out for 2nd place in the championship. It looks like we've got the championship. It's all a matter of just finishing off. And in the next episode, I think we go to Thailand, a circuit that I'm not that good round. I did okay round there in Moto 3, but if we get bad weather around there, I'm just going to... Oh, God, it's going to be another one like this. I'm going to struggle. So we didn't get the qualifying bonus. Hopefully we've got enough development points to start upgrading the engine, although I don't think we've got many rounds left or the time to actually get the upgrade done. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe, share the video, and I will see you in the next episode.